Anything I can do, because it's so powerful that you want to impact at best one person and one business at a time. And so I'll give you the opportunity to share how small to medium enterprises who might not be in Bari, but have never heard of Beyond Borders Business Hub. But after watching this or listening to this podcast, they're like, how can I get in touch? How can I come? How can I attend? What do I need to do? So I'll give you this few minutes just to share how people can come.
Yeah, so we've been meeting once every month in Bari, in Stoddard. We launched this last year, and you can also contact me at Coach Natsi on my social media page, or Natsi Sunday, and then we're able to communicate. I think my WhatsApp number will be put on the screen, and then we'll be able to converse from there. Some of us could be in a space where you don't even know where to start.
Yes.
It's just an idea that you have, and you don't even know, where do I start. Some of you have started and things happened, which is part of the journey. You feel like you are a failure. So we are saying, no matter where you are, we are here not just to teach you, but also to benefit from one another. We want to create a platform where we are able to create a platform where people can converse.
Yes.
A platform where many times most entrepreneurs, they want to attend some of the seminars.
Yes.
But the charges, the figures, they become the barriers.
Yes.
But we are saying there is a platform where we can be able to learn from one another. We can start from wherever we are. But we are saying how you start should never be how you end. Yes, you are small today, but should you remain small, there is potential for you to become great. I really believe that it will be something that will be awesome for not only for the people that are in the community of Mbari, because once we also put it for the community, we've created a boundary, we've created a border. So it doesn't matter what community you're finding yourself. It doesn't matter what products you are doing. We are saying, let's go beyond borders. As we are doing this, I personally believe it's evolving. You know, what happens with the vision is this. What I think, even what I saw, I would be shocked in the next year how this thing is going to go beyond me. And that has been the journey so far.
That's good. I'm so glad that you were able to just share your free contacts, the social media handles, which we will put on the screen for you to see. So business owners, take up this chance. If you know someone who would benefit from this, invite them. They're meeting every month, so you'll get the full details once you go on those platforms. Once you contact them on WhatsApp, you'll be able to take part in what amazing things are happening at Beyond Borders Business Hub. I think it's a good opportunity for me to say that I've actually attended a couple of the meetings, and they are nothing short of major impact. They have impacted me in an amazing way. I mean, the last one that happened last Wednesday, if I'm permitted to even talk about it, it was incredible. We had a man who started up very small, phenomenal. I mean, we could take up the rest of the podcast just talking about it.
For me, I think just to highlight something, where here is a guy who didn't manage to finish school.
There you go.
He only went to Form 2. And then as a truck driver now living in South Africa, someone made a statement to him and just say to him, I see you into construction. When the guy was not even in construction. But today, which is less than 10 years later, he is building serious upstairs. Not only in South Africa, but now right here in Zimbabwe. He has over 250 employees on his security company. He's into farming and everything. And I personally believe one of these good days, you've got to invite him on this platform.
I think you went into my mind there, Apostle. But that's the truth. That's exactly how phenomenal this story is, that he speaks of exactly what we're talking about. He went beyond the borders.
That's it.
Beyond the borders of education. This is someone who doesn't have an O-level certificate, but employs over 250 people.
Engineers are working with him.
Engineers are working for him. This is someone who was driving a truck in a foreign land, but because the words that were spoken to him and the belief that he had, And that persistence we were talking about led him to the man that he is now. He owns a holdings company.
Yeah.
And he now does farming, he does security, he does construction,
Logistics.
He's done into logistics. It just is such a real inspiration, and he's Zimbabwean as well. So it's someone we can relate to, someone who has grown from very small to where he is now. He has transcended from micro to small to medium. And I'm sure in the next few years, we're talking about extremely large.
And because, anybody can become and can do that.
Absolutely.
Because that's what we want to make everybody, no matter right now, you are selling at a small, you're selling tomatoes.
Yes.
You're selling at Mpedzanamo.
Yes.
We are saying your story can change. Why? Because you are determined. Why? Because sometimes all you need is a coach. Sometimes all you need is a mentor. Some people, they don't know, how do I move from where I am to where I'm supposed to be? You cannot walk this journey by yourself. This is why platforms like this are important. Never underestimate what is happening right now. To someone, we could have just said one statement that could make them so not, I can also be great.
That's true.
And that's all they needed.
That's it. It takes one moment, and sometimes it just takes one word.
That's it.
Thank you so much for that. And he is a life coach as well.
Yeah.
And so for life coach services, please get in touch with Apostle Sunday. We might know what we want, but we need someone who just give us a roadmap. And that's why we have people like Apostle Sunday who will show you which way you need to go. People
always say to me, why do I need a life coach? And I say, in any sport, show me a sportsman who's great who doesn't have a coach. The coach doesn't play the game for you, but the coach tells you how to play your game and play it well. So if I need a coach for soccer, how can I live life without someone?
A life coach. I need a life coach too. That's a good one. That is a really good one. So how do you balance strategic leadership and your day-to-day mentoring, the different hats that you carry? I mean, we talked about a time where you've written books, you speak at events, you're at a church, you have people under, a flock under you, and all these things. How are you balancing that?
Personally, I believe that for balancing things, sometimes balancing, people can have perceptions where you feel like you have to give 2 hours there, 3 hours there, 4 hours there. No, that's not how it works. How it works is you must define what do you do. So, for example, I'm clear. I have clarity on who I am,
right,
where I'm going, and why I do what I do. Yes. So, for example, I know that I'm a communicator. So when I am preaching, I'm communicating. When I'm writing books, I'm communicating. When I'm doing what I'm doing right now, I'm communicating. So all these things, no matter 10, 20 of them, they must have a place of convergence. Even if you hear that tomorrow I'm acting movies, I'm also communicating through parables.
That's it. Very clear. Nothing to add, nothing to subtract. Your final encouragement. Our podcast often attracts people, who have these big dreams. People want to see themselves doing what they've desired most, things they've carried, whether in the real dreams or just in the visions that they have, that they want to see themselves. Your final piece of advice or encouragement to the person that's listening, that's watching, that feels that they are called to a business, they are called to a community, but they are held back, sometimes by fear, sometimes by resources. Just your final words.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Candy, for inviting me on this podcast. I'm excited. I want to say to someone who's out there, dreaming is free. If it is free, why not dream and dream very big? Dream big or go home. But it's important for you to understand that before you expect the world to believe in you, you have to believe in yourself. No man, no woman will ever rise above their level of self-confidence.
Wow.
You must be able to believe in yourself. Courage is not the absence of fear, but courage is the ability to face fear in the face. Because a lot of times between where you are and where you're supposed to go is a thing called fear. But the acronym of fear is false expectations appearing real. What you're afraid of could be afraid of you. Rise up and be great. Greatness awaits.
Wow. I can't add or subtract anything from what he just said. And on that note, we just want to thank you, our viewing audience. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you picked 1 or 2 nuggets, 1 or 2 insightful words, information that will propel you to start moving towards your dream. Here from Talking Trade with Candy, we're signing out. Thank you.